Yo, what's really good, YouTube? It's your boy blackPowerStick, right? If I sound a little stuffed up at the moment, don't mind me. Just battling a little cold at the moment, but that ain't nothing. This video, yeah, it's called Merry Christmas Black Folks Economic Style, and the reason why I called it that is because you know, as we're getting into this festive time of year, as it's Christmas. Not that I celebrate Christmas. I mean, I really don't give two shits about Christmas, but I understand us as black people being in black families. I understand that Christmas is something which, even if we don't individually embrace it, we have family members, kids in our family that do. But now, the reason why I'm saying economic style is because right now, I know a lot of you. I know I must have a bag of Christmas followers and Christmas celebrators. That's cool. I'm not even trying to shun them, because I understand a lot of people on my pages are parents, they're older brothers, younger sisters, older sisters, and mom. You know, I understand that there's a mixture and everybody's everywhere. UK, Canada, France. I know I got subscribers all over the place. But nah, this is what we can do. As for those who have been in agreement with my videos about economics, this is how, if you have to celebrate Christmas, or because maybe, you know, like them big family things where just all your family from all over London are all going to be at one place, maybe your mum's house or your grandma's house. The way we can start now with our economic practicing is buy Christmas presents from black businesses. You know, like the way, you know, I hear a lot of black people saying, yeah, I support black businesses. Okay, if you say you support black businesses, the way you can do it now is, if you're supporting black businesses, all the Christmas presents that, you know, you think of getting for your fellow family members, you can actually buy them from black businesses. You know, that whole buy in black. You know, it can start this Christmas. If anything, this is a perfect time to, as we've got 2 weeks, just say, well, we've got just over 2 weeks to 2 weeks and 4 days till Christmas. So any of you who are working, if you've been paid or waiting to get paid, now's a good chance to store your money up and have a look around you at all the other black businesses who sell necessary products. Another thing I would encourage all of you to do, if you're gonna buy anything for Christmas for anybody, is buy things that your family members can use. You know, one of the things is, one of the problems I find is too much people insist on buying presents which just become another present on the shelf. It just becomes, you know, all it ends up doing is picking up dust on your shelf. Now, back with the economic practicing, you know, right now there's you know, like when I was in New York last year, I talked about doing this because I came back last year before Christmas. I had a chance to link up with brother Sarnetta, the House of Consciousness family. I had a chance to I got a whole lot of DVDs from Sarnetta, and the first thing that happened with that was I was buying those DVDs and giving them to members of my family and to other friends, and they all appreciated it. All of those DVDs and books and natural aftershaves and perfumes which I got up there in Harlem, my family are still using them, so I know now it was relevant. I got certain books for my little cousins and they still read them. So the point is this: at least now, right now, you've got everyone, you know, especially now with the UK, especially being a multicultural country. So you have Muslims, Sikhs and Hindus, etc. They make money off Christmas. I remember last year, in 2008, I couldn't, like, I couldn't drive to my auntie's house, or nobody was able to take me there. I had to get a cab. And the first thing I realized is when I was in a cab going to my auntie's house, the first thing that happened was, you know, the cab drivers do double fares. So everything is double fare. So now, if you don't celebrate Christmas and you don't even give a damn about Christmas, the first thing that's going to happen is, if you're a cab driver and everyone wants cabs everywhere, the first thing that's going to happen is, yo, you're going to be making money, man. So even in Christmas time, we're building up other people's economy that don't even celebrate Christmas. And many of us choose to be die-hard Christmas fans. So even it can start like this. Some of you may not have got your turkeys yet. So if you know any black caterers now, you can look at black caterers that you can order your things from. You should look at, say, black supermarkets you can order all your groceries from. So, you know, you could try and do advanced ordering so maybe you can get it cheaper. And when you're ready to get paid, you can use that you're paid as a deposit for the things that you may need for Christmas. If you know, say, bookshops, DVD places, buy them from black businesses who sell DVDs which can educate our people. So for Christmas, you don't buy shit stuff. You know, I can say it like this. In 2008, for Christmas, my auntie, my mum's sister, bought me a grill. And that grill, I use it for cooking grilled food, and obviously grilled food is good for you. And at that time, I just got into eating healthier, and I started learning about certain things which go on in food. So what it was relevant to me, and it's still useful to me, because I was able, it was a present which I still use, can use, and would always use. So the only thing now is I've said to my auntie, yo, get me another one. So that's 2 years ago. So any other Christmas present prior to that hasn't meant anything to me, due to the fact that I can't use it for nothing, because it's not really gonna do much for me. And if anything, if there is other presents, it's most likely collected dust on my wall, dust on my shelf right now. That's the point. So, you know, when we do insist on giving presents to our people, let it be presents which are significant presents. Let it be presents which they remember for a very long time. They're not gonna take it. They're not gonna take it and be unappreciative to it, because you may be getting presents they need. You may be getting presents which stand out to them. You know, the fact is, if I've got 10-year-old cousins who I've given presents to, which appreciate the presents, and it's presents that are educational presents. You know, like I gave, you know, my 10-year-old cousin a book, A to Z of Black Heroes. At the time, he was 9 years old, and he loves that book, and his mum loves that book, so he still reads that book with his mum. So the point is this: you know, don't just, you know, you buy it this Christmas, use it so we can use our economic, we can get our economic practices ahead. We can use this Christmas as a way of saying, okay, now let's see how expensive apparently buying black is. Because I've heard people say, oh, I would buy from that black business, but they're too expensive. So okay, now hopefully, because we're all buying from the black businesses, we can now get those very same black products from black businesses cheaper, because they've got more buyers. People don't realize the reason why many black businesses are forced to be more expensive is because we don't support them enough in order for them to get the very same products cheaper. So yeah, many of those black businesses may be expensive, but this is the thing: if you claim that a black business is expensive, you may save more. Because that business is expensive, you're only going to buy what you need from them, which we should be doing everywhere we go. If we have to spend with non-black people, if we have to spend elsewhere, we buy what we need, not what we want. So now when we deal with black businesses for this Christmas and Kwanzaa, we should be able to look at the black businesses and buy what we need from them, so we can say, okay, you know what, that was a good buy, it was a well worth buy. So that's why this video is Merry Christmas, black folks, economic style. And you know, obviously you got 2 weeks to now stack up your money. I don't know your financial situation, but at least now and even if you don't get paid till after Christmas, that means you should save your money when all the products get cheaper, especially even from black businesses. So you can save that money, so when the products from black businesses get cheaper, you can then do more shopping. And then I know we've got January sales coming up. Even if you have to hold everything until January sales, at least you can look at black businesses to support for those January sales. Anyway, man, Black Economic Christmas, man. Merry Christmas, economic style, man. It's your boy BlackPowerStick, man. Get at me.